letting that mind pollute. Conclusions of grandeur and fear ensues. No wonder we're broken and bruised, feeling consumed. Despair and time is fucked up being used. Lord, will we?
Holy labia.
What? Holy Testicle Tuesdays, Batman.
Nice high-vis shirt.
Can you see me?
I mean, you are right next to me.
Highly visible.
People, it's that time again. Tuesday. Welcome to the Hawco and Carnell show.
I'm Hawco.
I am the Carnell. And we have another week of dumb stories and just interaction with humans that sometimes you should probably just cut your losses with.
You probably should.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. What do you got, buddy? Get that away from me. I'm going to get in trouble in here.
So, bunch of stuff to get to this week. I started my week.
Did you start your week good?
Well, today's the start of my week, so today's like all I got to go off of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I did this morning?
Not until you tell me.
I loaded a bathroom seat with handles into my bathroom because I had to go to occupational therapy.
Oh. For you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I felt like such an old, crippled bitch.
You got handles on your toilet now? Kinda?
From
pretty much?
the shower.
Oh.
Do
you got one of those, like, close the door showers and the thing fills up with water because it's actually a tub?
No, I got the shower gate closed. I love how you're laughing. Yeah, 39. I need a 75-year-old shit seat in the shower just to get through my day.
Hey.
So you know what they got me? They got me, along with that, they got me a thing to put your socks on.
Oh.
Click. You pull it up. Pull the heel of your sneaker up.
Oh, my God.
Because my wife has to put my shoes on half the time. And my buddy Ben, on the way here, who helped create the YMCA program with me, you know what he says to me? He goes, "Dude, what's the problem with that? It's a new fucking sex toy." I go, "Yeah." I don't think that's gonna work.
I don't think that's happening.
I don't think that's gonna happen. So I grabbed they gave me a thing to grab stuff.
A grabber? We'll go with that.
Like 8 feet, just.
How strong is it though? Like,
it's magnetic.
You know what I mean? Like, if you're reaching out at its full extent and you're like, do you gotta squeeze the fuck out of that thing to bring it back, or can you just doot? So it's.
And it can be magnetic.
They used science.
I could pick the microphone up and be like, click.
No crap.
Yeah. I was like, this is pretty lame. Shannon was laughing at me. She was like.
But you got one. Do you got a. Do you got a. What do they call them? Squatty potty? You got one of those too?
Have you ever seen the commercial to the Squatty Potty?
No, I've just seen the Squatty Potties.
Have you ever tried one?
No, but I do know that that's how we're supposed to go.
You need to watch the Squatty Potty commercial.
No.
No, do you know why? You would like it.
I mean, I probably will. I'll probably watch it on the way home or something.
I'll show it to you on the way home when we leave. It is a unicorn, a fake one, with a mystical Robin Hood type creature. Like, this is the Squatty Potty back in ancient Robin Hood times, and it's like, this is how you shit. And they have the unicorn shitting multicolored stuff into an ice cream cone.
We've seen that. We know that happens. That's real.
You eat your shit after you take a dump and it's multicolored?
No, but we know that unicorns poop different than us.
Please do explain.
Serotonin dump, buddy. You've seen the you've seen the friggin' meme.
It's serotonin joy.
You still have yet to produce. You told me, both of you, two people that just don't.
He might remember it. I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna cram it
you
down
said
your
you found it, and then you never showed it to me.
Down your high vis throat today
Good.
on the way home.
At least you'll see it.
So the discussion we're having is Rob. I'm even telling him he made an awesome comment. He was sitting there. I want to say he was wearing a tan shirt, and he was just talking about. He literally goes, moves his hand, says serotonin joy.
Serotonin dump.
Well, I mean, we'll look at the videos while.
Yeah, you should have did that already.
I'm fucking busy, bro. I'm blinded by your shirt right now. I can't do it right now. That's for damn sure.
It's not my fault you got sissy eyes. I don't know what to tell you.
Sissy eyes.
Blinded by my shirt.
Fuck
I
you.
took the batteries out when I got here.
You fix any nightmares this week?
No. No. I don't want to fix nightmares this week. I'm not going to fix a goddamn thing this week. I'm angry with the world.
Do tell.
Nope.
Okay.
That's, that's the extent of it. Some of it you can't say stuff.
No, I hear you.
You know?
I know. I was just trying to fucking...
Angry I am, but I'm not angry, you know?
That makes no sense.
Oh, it does.
No, you're angry, but you're trying to not be angry.
Right.
Okay.
Angry I am, but I'm not angry. That's what I said.
I guess that is what you just said.
Mhm.
So I stand corrected.
Sit. You
Fuck
sit
you,
corrected.
serotonin joy. Okay. So people, we got some stickers. If you've seen on our site, just handed Brian some stickers. If you want to get some stickers from Rob, Brian, or myself, or Phil, feel free to get after us about that. We have no problem dropping them off. Or if you want to meet us up somewhere, you want to
I've been plastering them things everywhere.
Oh, dude, I got one on my fridge handle. Just to remember every
I
day.
think there's one on every bar, on every red line.
There should be. You know, you write it every ticket machine. Hey, buy this, but go watch these guys.
Whatever, Lescabo. I'll have Phil hit you.
When are you getting a dog, buddy? When are you getting a dog?
I still can't get over that story. Phil punching Dan and Dan being like, "Get away from me now. Just walk.
Just leave. just go away. Like,
I wish I witnessed that. That would have been great.
oh, I'm like,
See, that would have been something from our time that's like kids would have been there with their phone going if we had this stuff, which we
what is that?
didn't.
That's the Truman Show with Jim Carrey. Where, like,
yeah, where he's not aware that he's in a television show.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I wish you had like clips where you can go rewind. Oh, hold on, Phil. We're gonna watch where you punched Dan right now and see how that went.
See, there's a movie where they watch the memories. Actually, there's a bunch of movies like that, but that shit freaks me out. That's a scary thought.
Why?
Because
mean,
I don't care how innocent you are. There's a nasty thought somewhere in your fucking head. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
We all have them.
Yeah, I don't care how normal you are. I know damn well it doesn't have to be sexual. It doesn't have to. It could be violent. It could be anything. But I don't care. You could be the most level-headed person on the most righteous path, doing the rightest things at all times. But you know damn well when you walk by that girl, you were like, oh, I would eat that. You know, like, just whatever it may be, there's something out there in everybody's head that nobody else wants to see.
I was walking in the hall today to my office, and unfortunately, the bathroom in the extension of my hall is like...
Oh, that is a good one.
It's the bathroom where, like, bums will sleep. Like, it's urgent cares right there, emergency room. So it's like you get all the riffraff.
Right.
And I was dropping off a piece of paperwork at the information desk, and I'm walking behind. I see this vet. Kind of looks like my age, shaved head, tattoos, right? And he kind of looks at me like, maybe we have something in common. He's like, hello.
Hey, want to talk?
Yeah, how are you? He had a high-vis shirt on, too, bro.
Yeah,
He's
could
a
you see him?
Fence guy, yeah, I couldn't miss him. And we're walking in the hall, and he kind of looks at me. I kind of, yeah, all right, give that nod. And about 20 yards in front of
Male
us,
telepathy.
someone's going out with one of the VA employees. I only know that because he had a blue shirt on.
Yeah.
And they're going to smoke butts. And the first thing I saw was, I love all people, okay, but sometimes things come out of my mouth that shouldn't come out, and I'm like, Sean, you shouldn't have said that. You know, don't be so shallow.
My God.
So there's this there's this guy that walks out of the pharmacy, and then there's this other individual with the ass the size of the rock of fucking Gibraltar, okay? Like, so much that you could see the tight pants she was wearing and just the levels of cheese, and I stupidly went, look at that ass. And I said it out loud.
You said it out loud?
I said it out loud.
Hold on, though. You were alone, though?
He was like 5 feet in front of me. They were like 20.
Okay.
So he heard me.
Okay.
And he turns around like... I'm like, hey. And I heard the girl and the guy. Boom, I see them start to turn. I'm like, I do the fucking wasn't me. Gonna try to get out of this real quick. I turn back around.
You turn right to the guy. You're like, you shouldn't talk like that. I do that all the time.
Totally throwing it on him.
Just turn to the person next to you.
He was looking at me, so she was looking, and she couldn't see that he was looking. So I'm like, and they both turned at the same time. I'm like,
Was it bad?
It was bad enough.
Cottage cheese ass?
Like levels.
It's wrong.
You think?
It's wrong.
Like the one thought that I had in my head was, how are your knees feeling? I bet your fucking shoes are screaming, help me right now.
That's horrible.
I know. It was a bad thought. That's why I was embarrassed that I said it out loud.
But that's just it. Like, it doesn't matter. You can try not to. I don't care. It's in there. It's in every one of us.
We all have that internal.
Some of us just let it out, though. I mean,
it's more fun life to live.
I do. There's a whole lot that gets caged up. So the shit that you're like, oh my God, I can't believe Hawco just said that. You are better off hearing what I said, because there's probably something else that you were like, you'd have called the cops if I said it.
Oh, there were layers of you trying to correct your horribleness, like before you actually said it.
Oh, dude, it happens all the time.
Like, oh, you think that's bad? Well, you should have visited my brain for the first 10 minutes
all
before
the time.
Got it out of the way. So, Philip, if you're watching, Philip wants a guest to come on. Her name's Deanna.
Yeah, I watched the polo.
Did you see our message back and forth?
I did not look. I was laughing about you two. You
Ban-
fucking ding, 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 ding.
Dude,
Fucking mute your phone, dude.
it's not mute your phone. If you're going to send a text message, write a paragraph, send the text message. I get so annoyed with people. My buddy Tom Steve, if you're watching, I love you, dude. But like when you send me a text like, hey, how are you? What's going on? We got to connect. And it's 15. Bing, 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 bing. I'm like, just put it in a paragraph.
But the same reason I don't want a 20-minute polo from you, though.
I don't have 20-minute polls. I don't
Anymore.
Yeah. Fucking now other people do.
Prez did
You
one the
two,
other
my
day.
phone was going off all night. You and Kevin. Hey.
So, join in.
I was tired.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Just go, hey, I'm tired, guys. So we did figure...
I was going to do it right now.
How awesome. That would have been funny.
I'll do fucking... Kevin, I'm fucking... Stop sending me texts.
We officially can say his name properly. Jolliker.
Jolliker.
The easiest route of all.
Send one message a day, not 55.
Don't listen to him. I enjoy my sessions via Marco Polo.
He left us some good gifts.
Yeah.
I spread a little bit of love around.
Did you?
Yeah.
I woke up and half of my bud was gone.
You smoked it?
No. Everybody denies it. Who the fuck knows? See? It just begins. It gets me angry. Don't get me talking about it. It's been a long week, people.
It's been
a long week.
I get where
somebody show up here with a big old fat gorilla finger for me so I can calm the hell down.
Okay.
Joey Burke, my fellow ginger. He's got a big old ginger beard.
Did you see that
Love
gentleman that recently won, was awarded, didn't win,
Words.
fucking earned it.
What did he win?
Medal of Honor?
What did he get it for?
Being a badass.
Given.
They have the whole award. It would take me 10 minutes to read it. But so I got he made a quote at his speech,
Let's hear
which
it.
was just ballsy and just stern as hell. And I was like, God bless ya.
Yeah.
So, Army Bubba, they had a bunch of KIAs in their unit. And he said, he ends it with, pretty much like, if you don't like this country, bye. And it wasn't the president's statement. He was like, this is what we deal with. Like,
Right.
if you're going to criticize us and sit there in the comfort of your home and judge us on what we do when you guys vote on us for go to do it, like, enough. So he had this phrase at the end of his statement, and he said, we have been honed into a machine that would be wise to avoid if you know what's good for you. We will not be intimidated. We will not back down. We've seen war. We do not want war. But if you want war with the USA, there's one thing I can promise you. And this line fucking hit me so cold to the core. He said, there's one thing I can promise you. So help me God. Someone else will raise your sons and daughters. I was like,
That's deep. Right.
yeah. And he's referencing his friends that are dead, like all of them. He's like, keep it up. Like, if you want us to come there, we don't want to, but we will. Someone else will be raising your kids.
It's a horrible thought.
It's a horrible thing to go through, to then have clarity and go, Like, the message he delivered was so powerful.
And it's a horrible thing for gentlemen and ladies alike to go through such things and come home and get shit on by kids who couldn't pass fucking gym class.
Tweenies?
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I can't.
Go ahead, dude. Come on.
I'm like, I keep bottling.
Just let it flow.
My fellow ginger. See, thanks, Joe. I needed a smile.
You know what? Let him flow. He's better when he lets it out. 'Cause if you keep
know,
it bottled
I
up.
don't know, man. I don't know if I could. I mean, I know we pretty much say whatever we want on this show, but I definitely can't. I definitely cannot uncar.
You could parse words.
I would definitely. I'd be like, get me a beer.
No.
I'm that. That's why I'm not.
No, don't do that.
I get into the flow.
That's
and
what I told you. I was
want
like, no, we don't need that.
hey, Karen.
Hey.
Different Karen Hawco. Same Karen Hawco, but different person.
Same continent?
Same continent. Karen, how far up north are you?
Mm-hmm.
When you have a second.
Yeah.
Um,
So I had this other incident this week.
but that is deep though.
It was, dude, and you know what's crazy is when he says that, there's like a bunch of his retired or still serving guys
Yeah.
in the audience, and you hear like 4 to 5 to 8 guys.
How
go,
many of them?
Yeah. And I'm like, dude, there's like politicians and women and children here, like,
Yeah.
but they were like, mm-hmm.
Wow, are we talking about politics?
No, fuck no.
No, it's like
We
a
don't-
side. It's like a curveball.
That's
right?
low hanging fruit.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
yeah.
too
All right.
easy.
I'll give it
I
that.
want to talk about things that are harder to pull out of people.
Edmonton. She's in Edmonton.
Is that in
Alberta?
Yeah, right? Yep.
I believe so.
It's up there.
Unless they have it like we do down here, like where you can be from South Boston, Illinois. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, there's Florida, Massachusetts,
Piece of a
you know,
fucking
all that.
toothpick.
Really?
Say that again, please.
What? Florida?
I've never heard that.
You never heard about Florida, Mass?
Nope.
Or South Boston, Illinois?
Negative. Lay it on me. I'm being serious.
Just a bunch of the states all continue to utilize the same names. Hey, Danny. I lost the screen.
Oh, so it's just like
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Weymouth, Nevada.
Right.
All right.
Right.
Yeah.
Actually, the only other Weymouth in existence is in England, which is where Weymouth got its name.
Yeah, Weymouth Port. It was originally called, I believe, someone correct me, called Weymouth Port. That's where one of the first ports of entry came into Weymouth. Yeah.
In here,
Ships, yeah.
it was Wessagusset.
Yeah, at some point it was like Weymouth Port.
Weymouth. So it was. So in 1620 there's Plymouth, and then in 1622 there's Wessagusset, and then I want to say it was 1625.
You're
it
right
went
with the Weymouth
to
because the Weymouth 400 comes up next year.
Weymouth.
Yeah, it's coming up next year.
Yeah.
They've been planning it for 2 years.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I know. We're older. Weymouth is older than the United States of America.
Yes, it is.
History is great, man. I love history.
You know
But the best part about history, though, is you gotta know the right history. You can't. If you're looking at a story and you're like, oh yeah, look at that. I wonder what it's from their side.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you hear the tale about the Native Americans that played Bagataway, which is lacrosse, but
Indians, right?
Native American. I said, yeah, I did.
I fucking said the same thing, dude.
No, you
I
said-
didn't do dot head.
you-
I did the fucking la la la.
Yeah, that saved it.
I'm trying to. You know which time.
I think that was
a little much, buddy.
Sorry.
That was worse than. But so the colonials would make them play their Bagataway in front of them. But the thing about nowadays lacrosse is played on pretty much a football field or the length of a football field, right? Well, back then it would span miles. You know, like your field would be like 5 miles long. So the men who were playing Bagataway would play naked so that the colonials would know they weren't there to harm them, while the squaws were on the sidelines in giant coats because it was kind of cold out. And within those coats were weapons.
Dirty bastards.
No, not dirty bastards.
Mm.
How does that make them dirty bastards? Bunch of fucking white people stormed their land and took it.
Oh no, I misunderstand. I thought you meant like
No,
the
no.
white coats were like sitting there like,
no,
oh hey.
no. They're
Okay.
there watching the game like, oh, this is great. Look at these stupid people kill themselves.
So they were having.
And then the fucking Native Americans were like, halftime, get him! You know, like,
You see, I forget the name of the
I
movie.
hope I made you miss a shot.
They filmed it in Blue Hills probably like 4 or 5 years ago, and it was like the origin story of how lacrosse got started through Native Indians. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, they're like the ones that started.
Yeah.
You know, like wicker baskets and stuff like that. And
That's what I just said, Bagataway.
I didn't know the word at the time. My friend.
You know who taught me that?
Who?
Mr. Manzelli. Do you remember Mr. Manzelli?
Yeah, he was the vice principal of the Vogue.
Is that what he ended up being?
He had black hair, short, fat, a very nice guy, awesome.
I don't know. No,
Yeah,
I
he
don't.
was the principal of the Vogue.
Don't think that. That's good. Best halftime show ever.
Mr. Berry. I met up with
Um,
Mr. Berry this week. Had a great time.
I think so. Mr. Manzelli was my teacher in the romper room, along with Miss Wilburn.
in the
No.
high school.
Different. The romper room was not at the high school. The romper room was at the junior high.
Yeah, but Manzelli, he was.
I feel like it's a similar name.
Yeah.
I do, because I can think of it. And
you can see his face.
somebody will say something.
He was always like a jolly, easy-going dude. Like, remember when Mr.
Well,
who was
so-
the tall dude that used to just
That's Jelinus.
no. Irish-looking fellow, bald head. He used to make you do push-ups if he caught you coming in from the door.
Ah, thank you, Dan. It's Mr. Mazzola.
Mr. Mazzola. There you go. Yeah,
So that I knew.
Close.
I'm like, it is close, but I know that's not him.
yeah.
But Manzelli was like the. If it wasn't for him, there'd be no lacrosse in Weymouth.
And they have a really good lacrosse program.
Right.
Yeah. Mr. Mazzola used to give us passes.
I think one of his kid went to school with us. Tony Manzelli? No,
Yeah.
wait, that may have been his name.
I want to say there was more than one.
Manzelli?
Yeah.
No.
That's
There
not-
was the teacher, and then there was his son.
Anyways,
Get the job done, PJ, and shut up.
who was the hall monitor? That was the tall dude that used to make
Bob
you
Batts.
not at junior high.
Oh, you're thinking of the place that I left?
9, yeah.
got no recollection
10,
of
11,
that
12. He used to sit there and be like, do some push-ups. And kids would be like, fuck you. Go to the office. All right. No, you're going to do push-ups. Fuck you.
So-
We've gone through this conversation already. Like, no. And I saw him grab a kid one time.
Dom says McPherson.
The tall dude, Dom, yeah. Like, he was loud. I don't even know what the
Obnoxious.
hell he did in the school other than harass the living piss out of
Yeah,
kids.
Danny Campbell saying, everybody's saying Mr. McPherson.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was a dick.
Well,
But
but look what he dealt with.
us,
Right.
yeah,
I would have been a dick, too.
I would be a dick too.
That's like,
I'm just going through my whole history and like, yep, he was a dick, but I probably would be as
yeah,
well.
like, oh, man,
Be
looking
a
back
little
on
s-
half of this shit. It's
they
like,
didn't. We didn't have social media back then. Imagine if we did. I
Oh,
could do what I
man.
want. I'm gonna tell my parents on you. Push-ups. This what?
Oh, man, could you imagine that? Like, we used to go out front and just smoke butts. Right outside the
We used
cafeteria.
We used to smoke them in the theater, Rob, up in the hidden room.
Yeah, but I'm talking right outside the caf. Like, we'd be waiting to go to class in the morning, and you could either sit in the fucking caf.
There
or
was a
you can
smoking area.
Sit.
We had a smoking area, people, when we were unable to legally smoke cigarettes at school.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I think smoking's disgusting.
Yeah, but at the time it was like, cool. I get to be.
Well, yeah, like I smoked
I'm-
then, so it was
I'm
the
rebelling.
thing to do. My fingers taste like shit, and my fucking teeth are yellow. But
Merry fucking Christmas, Dennis
Yeah.
Leary. Hey, teeth are green and mine is a kite. Merry fucking
capital
Christmas.
N, small y, big fucking
Fucking
Q.
You want steak? Give me the whole cow. I'll carve off what I want and ride the rest home.
Where is he? Where is he now? He lives in New York now, right?
Yeah, well, he got wrapped up in that fire department show, Brian. What was
It
it
was a great
called?
show.
You know what I'm talking about. Oh, God. Dennis Leary was on it. The
Was
comedian.
it Rescue Me?
Yes.
Rescue Me.
Yeah, I believe
yes.
that's what it was. You had to hit the memory machine for that, didn't you, for a second?
A little bit.
It's okay.
Yep. It was a
I
good show.
I seen it.
Mhm.
No, it was a great show. I don't think I ever got past like the second season.
Me
I think I watched
neither.
the first 2 seasons, and then,
I'm busy.
life happens.
Yeah, I'm busy.
Things happen.
So I met up with Mr. Scott Barry this week. I still got to talk about Deanna, too. That's a crazy story.
Okay.
So Scott and I met up.
What did you and Scott do?
We had a beer.
The gun doesn't go on that game, dude. It goes in the holster.
Well, I mean, some people,
Some people's kids. I know. Go ahead.
So I met up with Scott. We had a beer or two, had a hug, had a long talk. I was like, man, I haven't seen him in a long time. He's looking good. You know what I mean?
I've seen him.
Doing great. Love you, dude. Glad you're listening. Like, we need to hook up more often.
Two people came to my rescue at separate times. One of them was Scott, and one of them was Danny.
Danny,
Each brought me some delicious bud.
Danny
Campbell, we've already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
I saw his pictures this week. Is that his stuff?
Yeah,
Good for you, bro.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
and it's good too. I can attest. And
I'm gonna
the
call you later.
chocolate-
Wait till you.
Oh man, the chocolates were delicious.
Oh, he does those too.
I don't know if he does them,
The
but he
ones,
brought me some, and they were awesome.
the ones I've gotten recently have been pretty freaking good.
Oh, Luis Negron, ¿qué onda, hermano?
Mm-hmm. So a couple other things.
Go ahead.
I got a bunch of stuff.
No,
Things I
have
need to
at it.
stop saying this week. I realized I wanted to stop saying certain things. Right. Just gave me this look like don't say something bad.
I'm waiting. Yeah.
No, I have to stop saying because I am busy, but like I'm more efficient when I do what I do when I'm juggling 10 things. I just
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I'm like when it's slow, I'm like
You almost don't want to do it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I told myself this week I got to stop saying I'm too busy. I need to start saying how can I do this? So it's just like one little internal thing for me to go, all right, don't make an excuse because I feel like when I say I can't do that, I'm too busy. That's an excuse because it goes back to like why I can't stand my brother because, you know, he's a shitty brother and he always was. And he's like, I'm too busy. I'm like, dude, really? Like to say hi, to pick the phone up, write a letter, send a Christmas card that never gets there, something, anything. I'm too busy. Anything. So I don't want to keep saying I'm too busy.
So that's what you want to cancel that out.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to stop watering down what I say.
You should be doing that anyway.
I mean, I do. I just did you see the thing I put out there the other day where you should hold off on if you're gonna say the word maybe or just. There was another one. There's a few of them, but when you're about to use that word, stop. Take it away from your sentence, then say the sentence. You know?
Yeah. I'm just trying to like refocus on because I had someone in my office that like, you know.
Hold on 1 second.
Go ahead.
Scott Sears is in the room right now. I just want to send my condolences and my love and my prayers to you, brother. Big time.
And if he's sending them, we all are. I don't
Absolutely.
even know what's going on, but if he gives a shit about you, everybody here does as well.
Sorry, carry on.
No, it's all good, bro. So that's something I'm actively working on because I just feel like I can get more shit done if I stop making excuses for stuff.
Right.
I also had a gentleman come up to me. You probably saw this. So I pulled up to, I can't even remember where the fuck I was, and I'm reading my own text right there. I pulled up into my spot.
This guy.
Yeah, this guy. He's got issues. And this guy sees my plate. It was real quick. And
Okay.
He was with his daughter, and she was probably like 6 or 7.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, and he walks up, and I see him look at me, and it's like, I don't.
You're expecting, but you're not sure.
No, I'm at because I have a handicap plate, right? Like,
Okay.
So like, that luster is people are gonna say shit all the time, like,
Right.
oh, you fucking pulled up a handicap spot. Is that yours? I'm like,
Oh,
yeah,
look
my
at you
face.
walking fine.
Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, I was today, but not yesterday. Anyways, and this guy walks up and he grabs his daughter by the hand. He's like, thank you for your service. And I haven't had anybody say that to me in a long time. Not because no one gives a shit, just because maybe I tune it out. I'm so
Yeah.
used to it, you know what I mean? Whatever. And I was like, you know what? Something about the way he had his daughter walk up to me. She was like smiling. I was like, oh my God, you know, blah, 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 blah. What are you doing? And I think what I said to her was, he made his daughter say thank you. I leaned down and asked what she was interested in school. You know what I mean? So she said wrestling. Obviously didn't expect a young girl to say wrestling. And I was like, get it. Yes. Good for you. As a father with 2 daughters, empower her. You know what I mean? So I said, don't you for 1 second think you can't run with the boys and take them down. Dad said thank you. Went about our day. And I was like, you know, I couldn't stop thinking about that where I was like, you know what? You need to invite your entire community, whether you're a veteran, a civilian, a nurse, a doctor, someone that works at the post office, like, say thank you to each other for certain things. And if you get the opportunity, if somebody goes out of the way, which nobody nowadays says thank you for anything anymore, go out of your way to go, hey, leave them with something positive for the day to go, hey, you know what? That was really nice meeting that guy. Maybe I'll say nice things to another veteran some other day or somebody else. I'll go out of my way to start reaching out to people that may be struggling or something like that. I could talk to someone else with a handicap plate and help them with their stuff out of the truck. I was like, you know what? That made my day.
And that is awesome. And there's like a back wall to that sucks, though. Because sometimes people are like, fuck you, I can do it.
Oh, I've got that before.
Oh, man. I'm like, yeah, all right, here's your bag. Oh,
Yeah.
what happened? You didn't catch it.
I think I spoke about this before. I can't remember which. It's not John. It's not the actor John. It was the movie Tin Cup.
That's very true.
It wasn't Cusick.
Nobody has manners, Chrissy. And Chrissy, will you do me a favor and tell Captain Frank that I have not forgot about him? It's just been quite busy for the Hawk.
What's up, Chrissy? What was I saying?
What?
Mushy head.
Tin Cup.
Tin Cup.
Yeah. So I was at a bachelor party
like that movie.
and what was that? I don't know if you've ever been there. You might be remember. It's in Delaware. It's Ocean Beach. Is that what it is? It's like
Hi, I'm in Delaware.
oh no, Ocean City. No, it's like it's a pretty
I've
big
never.
tourist
I've
spot.
driven through Delaware.
It's great. My buddy Mark got kicked off a bus for giving a service dog French fries. Like, it was just out of control. Well, the guy told us not to feed the dog French fries. We were pissed drunk. So obviously, what do you think we're gonna do? Give him a whole bunch of salt and a bag of fries. So that's
Thank
what
you.
we got. So the bus driver was like, "Get off the bus." I go, "You can't do that." And he goes, "I can kick everybody off the bus." I go, "Go ahead, try." Boom, put it in park. Everybody off the bus. Me and Mark think we're about to get our asses kicked
By
when
the
we
whole bus.
Yes. Way to feed the dog French fries. I'm like, why would you do that? Because he said not to. If he didn't say anything, I would have eaten the French fries. Like, it would have been fine. Yes, I
So-
was the total asshole in the situation, but at the time, we were about 15 beers deep and 4 shots of Patron, so it was funny until
up,
we got
Chris?
kicked off the bus. We all got stories like that, dude.
Yeah, man.
You know how it is. When somebody says don't do something, you
You
go,
immediately do it.
immediately do it.
Or at least, do it while you're staring right at them. Is this what you said not to do?
The thing that I'm doing right now.
In your face.
Mm-hmm.
In his face.
So, what else? Boom. Oh, this one I loved.
Do tell.
I saw this. I'll get to Deanna.
Go ahead.
So, Phil,
That's where I thought you were going next, but
you know how my brain works.
I do.
It's like a fucking wet squirrel trying to get
I do,
dry.
and the fact that I'm trying to focus on that is keeping me not being angry. So keep going.
Good.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro.
What's up?
Yeah, we never even completed the round on Tin Cup.
No, we didn't.
We're still trying to hack our way back in from the
Right.
woods on that one.
I swear to God, and this is one thing. So I had the OTE occupational therapy appointment today because, that's one of my things is, I'll be in the middle. Do you know how many times, how aggravated I get? Tin Cup. I have to write this down. You know how aggravated I get? I'll go to my truck in the morning, and I'll have everything I need. I have my backpack. I got my house keys. I got my truck key. I got my office key. I got every charging cord. I'm good. And I'll get in the truck, and I'll just sit there while the truck's running with the AC and go, fucking something's inside that house I just forgot.
Yep.
And I'll walk in my house, and I'll get in the kitchen and go, back out to the truck, pull out the driveway, fuck, back in the driveway, back in the kitchen or the bedroom, and I'll go, fuck.
I tell you.
I do that 4 times a day. When I finally realize what I forgot, I'm like, I think I need to start putting you ever see that movie Memento?
I love that
He's got
movie.
the tattoos.
Oh,
Because he
man.
wakes up
That
and
is
he
a
has to
great movie.
remember everything.
2 movies, if you've never seen them, go see them.
Amazing.
Memento and The Salton Sea.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, dude.
What's that about?
See it. Crystal meth and revenge, and it's fucking awesome.
You didn't want to talk
The-
about Coke. Okay.
Who doesn't want to talk about coke?
You said that earlier.
I'm like, what? Huh? No, fuck that stuff. That's bad for you, too. Smoke pot. That's
Who's
all you
in
gotta
it?
do.
How old is it?
Salton Sea, Val Kilmer.
Oh.
Before he
healthy
got-
Val Kilmer or
before-
holy bloated fucking dying Val Kilmer?
I would say Val Kilmer either just before or just after The Saint.
His 2 favorite movies that he made for me is Tombstone and the one where he's blind and he unbecomes blind
2 favorite,
and then becomes blind
3
again.
favorite movies from him: Top Secret, Tombstone,
Top
and
Secret.
Real Genius.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Real
Yeah.
genius.
Can you even remember it?
That's an older one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And they direct the laser beam at the house and fill it with the popcorn. They
I remember that one.
Yeah.
Top Secret, I'm drawing a blank.
Top Secret.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That wasn't like, I was thinking
You don't
I
remember
just
it?
instantly thought Hot Shots Part 2.
Not Top Secret. I don't know.
All right. So, best scene I can think of would be when they're in the cow costume. That's probably. I think that's the cover of it too.
What year was it made?
Ooh, we'll have to reach out for that one. Can somebody tell us when?
While you're hitting the Wayback Machine on that, I'll get back to Tin Cup so Brian doesn't throw something at me.
Oh yeah, Willow. Out of the way, Peck.
Hey, Peck.
Matt
That's a
Madigan.
great movie, Mad Madigan.
I wasn't even thinking about that. Good call, Scott. Good call.
You know, he actually runs a company that, if this term offends you, I'm just using the term that I read in an article. He's a short person. I don't know if it's short person, midget, or whatever. He runs like a production company for short people to get gigs. Like,
That's awesome.
it's like the biggest one for short people.
That's awesome.
Peck. Hey,
How-
Peck.
I mean,
Get me out of this cage.
they have like a full-on village somewhere in Europe, and that's all that lives there is little people.
I was waiting for
I
you
mean-
to say
What?
midget. I thought you were going to say
Well,
I was waiting for you to say it. I was trying
I
not
mean, what
to.
is that word? I guess I can't really see
You know,
what's
look,
offensive with it.
let's lay this out. When we were younger, that's what it was called.
That's
so
it.
that's what we grew up
Right.
with. Now it's a different term. We get it. We'll adjust.
Well,
If somebody gets offended by it, like, well, that's not our intent. I'm
yeah,
just trying
no.
to lay
if
out.
if I use the word midget, I don't mean it because I want to make you cry. I mean it because you're a little person, and I don't know that offends you. Tiny Town. Will somebody tell us when Top Secret came out?
So 10 Cup. So I'm
Toontown.
sitting there in Ocean City. Let me get this over with. And
Tin Cup.
it wasn't Cusick, I believe, was in that movie.
John.
Yeah, I think
John.
he was air traffic controller. I think it was something like that, if I remember vaguely. I just remember this guy. I never forget a face.
Are we
Are we still talking about
even remotely talking about the same movie at this point?
Dude, I
air
think
traffic controller?
No, I
in
know
Tin
it's
Cup?
about golf, but I think like in the he had a job and it was like air traffic. I'm gonna pull it up.
Okay.
I think it's the first time Brian gave me
Cool
that. Screw
World.
You.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's it. Cool World was
Yeah.
great.
96. It was in 96. That's
on.
not the right movie.
What?
That
Tin
looks
Cup?
like it's the right.
Oh, is that what you were?
Yeah, no.
What?
So this is Kevin Costner and.
What keeps beeping over here?
It's my phone because you guys have sent 95 million polos and I haven't cleared them because it's 95 of them.
Okay.
I've turned the media down.
Pull down on the notifications,
Hold on.
swipe them left or right, and they won't beep anymore.
You know, don't yell at me.
Hey, listen, I'm just trying to get you tech savvy there, Crayonita. 1986.
There's a reason.
Thank you.
There's a reason why I had it's pushing tin.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't Tin Cup. That was my
Pushing
bad.
Tin.
Yeah. So
And Top Secret came out in 86.
yeah. So Billy Bob Thornton is in it as well. They had another act that was like the number 3, and I was like, I never forget a face. I'm like, boom, hey, you were in this movie. I think I even said Tin Cup. He's like, no, I'm pushing tin. I'm like, all right, cool. And his wife was a beautiful woman. You know. I'm like, whatever, cool. And she had a few drinks in her, and she was like, you know. So she saw my tattoo, and she's like, you baby killer. And I was like, excuse me?
I would have took a bite out of her neck.
Would you just, what? No, well, he was like, because I went from,
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what, dude? Let me just grab my beer and get the fuck out of your general direction. I go, your wife is the biggest asshole I think I've ever met, and she's right there where the camera is. And she's like, talking to him, and he's like, he's doing the, what did you just do?
It's-
Like, I go, you can be an asshole for the rest of your life. I just won't be in your general direction.
It's the
Have a nice
worst
day.
thing.
I'm walking away. He's like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, eat it, whatever.
Well, when the missus or you know, somebody's significant other or whatever is being a
Put you in that
complete-
spot.
Yeah, and you're like,
Thanks for dropping me in the
I'm not
volcano.
going to fight this guy because you wanted to be a douchebag.
Let me go find his
Like,
wife.
You had to say that? Like, sorry, buddy. You want me
Pretty-
to smack her?
pretty
I'm
much.
Just kidding. We don't do that shit.
No.
I don't condone it either. I mean, unless, don't get me wrong, like if I was dating Ronda Rousey or something,
Here we go.
like, and we're fighting, like you can hit her.
She's married to a fucking
I'm just saying.
UFC heavyweight, dude. Good
I'm
luck
just
with
saying.
that.
Y-
She would kick your ass too.
You're getting past the point, you fucking window licker.
Yeah. The main point is you'd get your ass whooped.
The point is. Oh, I don't doubt it.
Like your
Oh,
arm
yeah, you would.
snapped.
Yep.
yeah, no. My point is.
I'd be right next to you getting my ass kicked too.
It depends. Like you can sit there and say, I would never hit a woman. But then if you get fucking roundhouse by one, all of a sudden she's equal. Like, I'm sorry, but if she just spin kicked you in your head, you might want to put your dukes up. Just saying.
I hear you. I mean, you never want to be at a football game.
Why?
The cops might come get you.
What?
Subliminal.
You know why I don't do subliminals?
Because
I just say shit.
All right, cool. Well, you just said you're trying to say. So I saw this awesome video this week about my Gary V sneakers, which got completely drenched in the trip down. I still haven't put them on because I put my finger in the sole and it goes.
Yeah, those things must have been soaked.
Dude, I was like, yeah, I'm going to have to send them back like a water-soaked K-Swiss box because I still have the sticker and be like, something happened, they got wet, send me another pair.
You guys sent these to me and they came in a bucket of water?
This is
Is
unacceptable.
this how they're supposed to come?
It's complete bullshit. Can I speak to HR, please?
I'm never shopping there again.
Ever. So, you know the company On It?
No.
You don't know On It? Brian, you know who On It
I
is,
may.
right?
I don't.
Well,
Okay, so On It is a supplement company that was started by a gentleman, by Joe Rogan and Aubrey Marcus. Aubrey Marcus actually started it.
okay.
So he lives in Texas. He's big. If you start watching his stuff, you'll probably really like it. Both of you will, because he's big into the, like he does like ayahuasca trips, the DMT stuff. Like he's all about just finding your whole healthy, soul self, moving forward like in life.
Yeah.
Anyways, they make supplements that are, they research like mushrooms, the best stuff that's healthy for your body, best time releases, so you can get the healthiest product you can get. Anyways, they have a podcast, and he had Gary Vee on, and I saw one of their videos because I like both of them. Pay attention, I follow both of them. And he was talking about perspective. And he's talking about, and you'll like this, like it goes back to like your childhood, you know what I mean? Like probably when some of us, like maybe your parents weren't paying attention, or maybe your neighbors weren't paying attention, or whatever, your babysitter. And he's like, I'm going out and I'm grabbing my mail. He's like, and I got this kid. Mind you, he's very wealthy, so he lives in a really nice area. He's got this little embankment near a sewer cap, and those used to be our jump ramps for the bike.
Yeah.
And he's like, and I'm sitting there and I'm getting annoyed with this kid, and this kid's like, he's doing these circles and he's hitting this jump, and he's hitting this embankment. And he's like, and I'm sitting there going, what the fuck? I never saw my front yard as a bike park, but that kid did. How awesome is that kid? He's using his environment that he doesn't have that's available to him because his parents aren't paying attention to him. They're not taking him to a bike park. He has a passion, and he's sitting there going, I don't need anybody. I'm just here right now doing my own thing, trying tricks and flips. He's like, and I originally was aggravated, but then when I looked at it, he was like, I wanted to go give that kid a hug. Like,
Yeah.
You are awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. Do not let anybody around you, adult, teacher, friend, foe, neighborhood kid, tell you to stop doing what you're doing. Because when you finally find your passion, he's like, when I saw that kid doing it by himself for hours on end, he's like, I wanted to sponsor the fucking kid. So you don't have to be a kid. You can be an adult as well and realize you've been wanting to do something your whole life. What are you waiting for?
Yeah.
Go do it.
Get out there. If there's something you want to do, hell.
Do you think 2 years ago I was sitting here talking about how I was going to fucking try to crack jokes about his shitty high-vis shirt? No. But we did it.
It's all about, it doesn't have to be something. It could be something you want to say. It could be anything. Just do it. Don't hold back. Never hold back.
Especially with like all the injuries I've had going on. I'm like, you know what? Time really doesn't stop.
Time?
It doesn't stop.
No.
You will never beat time. It's an undefeated champion.
There is a show called Dark. It's on Netflix, and one of the things in it that they're talking about when they say time is all around you and it's in you. It is a horrible, horrible, and my only enemy.
I mean, do I look at it like an enemy?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think I've thought about it like that before.
Think
But
about
I
it.
definitely look at it as like,
Think about
it's
it.
nothing that I can defeat.
Right.
I can't defeat time.
And it's constantly against you. It will never be on your side, regardless of what a song says. It is always a clock ticking.
Put the most into that time that you got.
That's
You
it.
know what I mean?
If you don't, then you've wasted it. It's
Like
gone.
I get frustrated now because like you and I talk, and I talk to Brian every week, and I'm like, hey, this, and I got myself to the point. That's where I got to the stop saying I'm too busy. You know what I mean? Start saying I can do.
Right.
How am I going to make this
Well,
work?
how can I make this happen? Yeah.
Because there's so many things. Just in this last month, I've seen so many things where I'm like, if I just had this and this and that and these people's 2 hours, I could go, and I could be here. You know what I mean? That's what I think about every day now. I'm like, okay, like I could do this. Let me try to apply this and that, manage my time. Let me see if I can get this done so that I can move a little bit ahead. Because my goal eventually is to get to the point to where I have a few things in the works right now. Only one I'm doing just by myself is like the motivational speaking. You know what I mean? Like I really want to get to the point where I deal with it already at work, where I have people that are like, oh, how did you do, like, you took the time and nobody else did? And it's like, okay. Like, I really want to make an impact in not one person's life, like a few, Because I feel like doing that is also going to help me crawl out of my shit,
Right.
So that's why I'm trying to focus on the time. Utilize my time. What up?
Mr. Berry says, time is the currency of life.
Yes, it is. You can't get it back. There's no redos.
I tend to think of it more of the highway. You can't, with no fucking off-ramps.
I was just going to say, when do you get off?
That's it.
You can't.
Can't, you just crash.
So if you go from 5 to 10 miles an hour, is there no break?
There isn't.
You just...
You hit the curb and you ride that curb till you stop. Have you never fucking had to stop a car
ping,
like that?
ping, ping, ping. You're doing the dance all the way down the highway? What happened to the side door? I have no idea.
I have guardrail insurance, sir.
Yeah.
I hit the guardrail and rode it home.
Sean, what happened to your Cutlass Sierra? I punched something on the highway. I have no clue.
So, Dan's wondering what happened to Deanna? Is that her name?
Deanna. Okay. Los Cabos. So, this is a crazy fucking story. And she's going to be a guest on here in a couple weeks when we figure something out. Because her and I were talking. I actually had a three-way conversation because Phil was telling me, like, hey, this is who this is. I'm like, again, no, I never forget a face. I'm like, I know exactly who that is. This is what happened. And he was like, and I put it on a three-way message. She was like, yeah. I'm like, I know. He's like, how do you remember that? I go, I don't know. I lose thought.
Who is she?
So she was the 911 operator that took the Michael Chesna call when he killed.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So the call came in. She was a dispatcher for Weymouth.
Yeah.
And it was like, she lays the story out like, I remember my partner and I, when that came in, we were like, is this real? Let me back up. So some of y'all may know I'm a member of the VFW in Weymouth. I've held a couple different positions there. The Weymouth VFW post is shut down right now. I won't mention the individual's name that got it shut down. So what he did was, when he became post commander, he took the post debit card, and there was roughly like 40, 50 grand in there for all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Plus he racked up a bunch of debt, and he went just like this. Pizza, beer, bills, pizza, beer, bills, pizza, beer, bills. Post is closed. I had to deal with the mayor. I had to deal with some amazing people in the Weymouth Masons Lodge that were and still are helping with it to try to get us a different location.
So is that spot just gone
Shut
now?
down. Shut the fuck down.
Are they going to collapse that building? And
I had him put in jail for 15 days because I was the quartermaster.
What's up, Stig?
So the quartermaster does the finances, so I had to go down to the bank. And you know what I found
File
out?
it. Yeah.
Went down to the bank, saw what he did. He put this girl's name all over the bank paperwork. She got 2 young kids. She's a disabled vet. Boom, 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 boom. And she had no clue. Up to and including, I had to go to town hall.
That's horrible.
And he was trying to pull a $75,000 loan. Now, mind you, the building for the Weymouth VFW post was granted to us back in the early 1900s.
Yeah.
As long as you have a post, the building is yours. You don't have to pay a mortgage.
Right.
Well, if you cease to become a post, then you're a paper post. You're still a post, but you don't have a building because now the electrical has an issue, the water has an issue, it's shut down. There's no money. It's
Right.
dilapidated. He was going to pull a $75,000 loan on the building with the town, and he forged her signature. She had no clue she was about to get royally freaking screwed, dude.
Some people's kids, man, they're just rotten.
So when I said that to her, she was like, "What?" I go, "Yeah, no, I'm the guy that dealt with the bank and the mayor. Like, hey, you want to talk?" She's like, "I remember that." I'm like, "Yeah." And then I didn't see you for a while. That's because he was going shh, 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 telling people they
It's the
can't
same
come around.
person?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm very calm. You know how we are. Like, if somebody pisses me off, whatever, cool. I'll get wise ass mouth with you. Like, if you get in my face, you might get knocked out really bad, but you'd have to throw the first swing. I don't know what I would do to this individual if I saw him. Not just because of her, because the post is gone. And Weymouth, Massachusetts is about to have their 6th Medal of Honor winner. The most Medal of Honor winners of any town in the entire country. And our fucking VFW post is shut down because of a thief.
It's a horrible thought, man.
Stuff stolen. All kinds of artifacts.
So it's the same person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I was unaware.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's horrible.
No, I just mean the coincidence. It's crazy. Like
Yeah.
that probably wasn't a thought in Phil's mind when he was like, "Oh,
No.
you guys should da 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 da."
He's like, she's got a crazy story. He gave me the name and picture. I was like, I know who that is. Yep. I'm like, and she has no clue what I know about how bad she almost got screwed more.
That's fucking people suck, but not all he is.
Right? And I don't think she works as the operator anymore because after that incident with Officer Chesna, she was like, I can't. This is like, that was a lot.
It sucks when things, when things hit home, it changes things.
Yeah.
Like when you live out in, like, I don't know, Belmont or something. I'm just picking an outside town, you know. There's not shootings, there's not this, there's not that. And then, you move to a town where there's shootings. Like an everyday thing. And, like, to the rest of us, like, I'll walk down the street and I'm like, oh, they're popping caps again.
That's why when Mark Rain, he was like, no, there's a dead body in my hallway. I'm like, oh, yeah, cool. Like, move.
Oh, yeah.
Move.
It was right in his
Like
it was
two
two doors down. That poor kid.
Like, from here, 5 feet away, I just got out of my house with my kid, and there's a dead body there.
It's like I left my apartment, and it was right there.
Mm-hmm. So she'll be coming on soon.
Whoa. The little bit of a quick update. There is a standoff in Norwell right now.
That is literally right next to my town. Where's it at?
Chrissy, you got any
Can't be a bank. All the banks are closed.
got any input on that real quick? Feel free to call in 502-501-3477. Give us some input on the
Give us a jingle.
yeah. Talk to us. Tell us about your day. Tell us about what's going on in Norwell. That's
it's
how
right-
close to you?
It's the next town over.
It is, right?
Yeah, we're Hanover. It's Hanover Noel. It's right there.
Right.
It's like a mile and a half.
Are you finding anything, or he's not paying attention to me?
No, he's deaf.
It's
should
okay.
We should just sit here and talk crap about how he's eating popcorn. inappropriately.
420.
You think I actually do research for this show?
It looked good. It looked like he was looking shit up.
You know, last week he told us he wanted to get more involved, and here we are.
Is it the crazy guy? All right, so I'm getting funny stuff as what could possibly be going on in Norwell, but I don't
think someone lost their latte.
Yeah.
Scott,
be careful, Scott.
I don't live in
will fuck you
I don't
up.
live in Hippieville, dude. It's just Weymouth with less crime.
What, Hanover?
Yeah.
And way more horses.
There's 4.
We
or
had this discussion already.
5. We'll have it again.
No. You guys have horses. You're a rural town.
Say rural again.
Rural.
Say it again.
Rural.
Rural. Rural. R-U-R-A-L. Rural.
Rural.
Not rural. You watched Lion King lately? Give me a roar.
Yeah? How do you spell roar? R-O-A-R.
Yeah. Rural is R-U-R-A-L, right?
All right. So, how many languages do you speak?
One very well.
Not very well.
Not too
at all.
Not too shittily.
Not at all.
Not too shittily. I don't even think shittily is a word.
All right. Thank you, Chris. You let us know when you got some input on that, because now I want to know what the hell's going on in Norwell.
Yeah. Of course. What do you got going on this week, dude?
This week?
You got any good stories with dumb people? Gotta have
no.
something. You see dumb people every day.
I do see dumb people every day, and it's been quite an irritating and aggravating week that I hadn't been paying attention to them. Ergo, I said, hey, Sean, don't ask.
We want to talk to the wall, dude? Jesus Christ.
No, I just had
So-
nothing to talk about for my week because of how aggravating it has been. That's about the only thing I want to
Well, I mean, we could do our usually weekly. We could talk about why you still look like a homeless person and haven't shaved.
What?
So my pool guy sucks, okay? So
You still haven't changed that guy?
no, he's come out an extra 2 times, and I've actually stuck a snake through the lines and a bladder and all kinds of shit, and there's just a bunch of leaves. So he charged me and my wife again. Come out, and he's like, "Oh, my coworker, like he sprayed out the filter." I'm like, "I did that already. I told you I did that already. Stop charging me money. Open my freaking pool, please, because it's getting hot as shit, and I'm getting annoyed."
I'm sorry, but we got like 1 month left.
No, I swim all the way until October, dude.
No, I wouldn't even close my pool if I had a pool. I'm just saying, we only we only have like a month and a half left, and this guy still hasn't opened your pool. You could shake your head all you want.
got
You're
3
still letting the same
Because
shitbag
I own the
fuck
pool.
with your pool.
No, I did not call him.
I don't care who called him, Shanna.
And then I had my buddy, shut your mouth. Don't fucking throw your don't throw your TNT my way, bud. And now I want to talk about
was
your
like,
own shit. Yeah. Go ahead, why don't you talk about it, Sean? Screw. People, we got stickers as well.
Well, thank you for watching, Karen.
Oh, nice.
You go pick up your daughter. Thank you for tuning in.
Right there, she got the update. Chrissy got the update.
Oh.
Man was brought out of a Norwell home on a stretcher Tuesday afternoon after a standoff that prompted police to shut down a stretch of Route 53 and call in a SWAT team.
Wow.
Well, I guess he was dedicated.
Well then. Everybody out there. And Daryl, where exactly are you again? Are you in Montana?
No, it's out west.
Missouri?
I want to say Kansas.
No, it begins with an M. I know it begins with an M.
It's not Missouri. It's called Misery.
Daryl, where are you?
I've been there twice. It's miserable.
Oh. Oh, Megan sent me the... Yeah. Norwell.
Yeah.
Going crazy.
SWAT team.
Missouri.
I tell you, Missouri. Misery.
Missouri.
That's one of the worst.
Misery.
That is.
He said he's right. It's misery.
I am not, and I'm not shitting on you. Trust me, bro, because that's where you live. I've traveled the country. That's the worst place. Rolla, remember Rolla? R-O-L-L-A.
He goes. Everyone out here makes fun of my Bostonian accent. He's like, but the same mofos call a roof a rough. Get up on the rough.
Get up on the rough.
You never heard people talk like that?
Well, yeah, because the only bustling place in Misery was Waffle House
Oh.
and the movie theater.
Oh.
That was it. So you had to drive like an hour and 40 minutes just to get to St. Louis. I wasted so much money at staying at the Adams Mark. There was an
Really?
overpriced. I just wanted to get off base. Just wanted to get off base, dude. Fucking base is miserable. It's like 9 million miles of hills and just bullshit. So Manelli, Chris Manelli, he went to school with me, and his dad was a very wealthy man, and he bought us tickets to...
Why does that last name sound so familiar?
I don't know. He's from out, I want to say California. And his dad bought us tickets to the Adams Mark when Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa were playing each other the game that McGuire, I want to remember this correctly, either tied or was like one away for the record.
breaking his
71,
record?
72. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't have to pay for the ticket. I'm like, this is great. One thing I learned about St. Louis, beautiful city
Yeah.
for about 3 miles in a box.
And then what?
I got the best car wash of my life. I thought my rims were going to get stolen. This dude detailed my car like nobody's business. It was amazing, but there is not police stations outside the inner workings of St. Louis.
Really?
It goes from really nice
To
to
DMZ?
you better turn back around real quick.
Wow.
Beautiful city.
Everywhere's like that. I mean,
It was the one city I was like, it went from 0 to 1,000 real quick.
yeah, but that's crazy. Everywhere is like that, though. It's just like everybody
Yeah.
isn't without a crazy thought, you know? Every city has got some shithole area you don't want to be
Every
in.
city has an armpit.
Yeah. Or an asshole.
What would you say is the armpit of Massachusetts?
The armpit.
I already discussed Brockton, so
The armpit of Massachusetts.
there's a close second and third.
Queen Anne's Gate. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. It was funny.
How many times you get arrested there, dude?
I've always run from them there. I've never got caught in there.
Hold you now.
Oh, Scott Michael Berry. He's pulling a Lawrence on me.
I'm busting this. Scott.
Scotty Mac.
No. When it's C-section scar night. Is it? It's not. I'm gonna screw this
Daryl.
up. Big kid used to live in the products. Yazini, not Yanni. Big nose, black hair. He became a collected warrants. Chased people that bailed on their warrants. What do they call that?
A bail bondsman.
Yeah, he was a bail bondsman, and he lived in Queen Anne's Gate.
And he went to school with us?
Yeah, big kid. Lived in the Lake Street projects. I forget his name. Anyways, nice kid. Huge kid. Big nose, black hair, tall. Nice. Anyways, I go, how many customers do you have in Queen Anne's? Because he lived there. He goes,
I know I'm not.
He goes, it's not hard to leave my house for work. How fucked up is that?
Oh, man. Who,
Other than
who
Wayman.
is it?
Scott, dude, the
You-
second I said the name, you'd remember it.
Is it Brian?
Last name?
I don't know that Yuri became a bail bondsman or anything, though, or a bail jumper or whatever the fuck.
That's his last name?
Yuri?
Big kid, tall,
He was.
probably my size, my height.
Hi, Auntie K.
Yeah, he became a bail bondsman.
Yeah, I mean, he was. Well, I know he had tow truck. I don't know.
He was doing both. So when I saw him, he's like, "You want some work?" I'm like, "I'm good. I don't need to be chasing down people I know."
Hey, whatever.
I mean, I'd probably enjoy part of it.
You know, like
How many times I ran from the woods with Jay Hayes, and I ended up in Graffle, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm in the wrong neighborhood. I shouldn't be here."
Did he graduate with us?
He may.
Yeah, Brian's a tow guy. So did he? Who?
Same
Who,
age, yeah.
who be you talking
No,
about?
same kid. He was doing bail bondsman work.
Well, it's definitely not Yuri.
If you send me a picture, Cressy, I will confirm or deny.
In
I'm almost positive.
Jackie Nista Shea. I'm sorry. It's just I'm so used to like.
What's up, Jackie? How you doing?
She
Haven't
said
talked to you in a
she's
long time.
asking if.
Yeah.
he
No, I
went to
believe
school
it's
with
him.
us.
Yep. Yeah, he used to hang out with us, play ball with us down at the projects. Anyways.
He
Most-
did do no. We know he did towing. We're trying to figure out if
Yeah, he did bail bondsman work for a little while. I don't know if he still does it, but at the time I met, he was like really into it.
I think that would be. I really do think that would be a hoot. Like
I almost went to Virginia
you
with
get the clip and you're like, I gotta go pick up this dude. You call him up. You're like, hey,
I almost went to Virginia a couple
what's up,
years
Finney?
ago. A couple years ago,
Yeah.
two friends, my karate instructor, and my other buddy Doug. Like we were ready to move down there because somebody had a license and they were making a ton of money. I'm so glad that didn't pan out.
Why?
Because how sore I am now. I'll be running around, wrestling around 19-year-olds on meth.
Yeah, but you would probably stay more in shape.
Yeah, but I'd probably also be getting in trouble for tasing the piss out of people before even talking to them.
Yeah, but who's gonna believe a meth head? Oh yeah, I tased you. All right, buddy.
That was my thought process. This will be fine.
Goddamn
Shink! Whack!
Goddamn meth heads with body cams.
I didn't do it. We're going down this road tonight, aren't we?
Hey, whatever.
We're starting to aggravate people.
Patty
Oh,
mayonnaise.
God. No, I'm pretty sure it was him. But other than Queen Anne's, what are your 2 least favorite towns in Massachusetts? You can't take Brockton because that's mine.
Yeah, I guess it is yours.
This should be easy. It should flow off your tongue real fast.
Yeah, it should, but like the places that you would feel like are a shithole, I feel at home.
Fall River?
No, New Bedford. I don't like New Bedford.
That was my 2 and 3.
I lived in Fall River.
I mean, they're sisters.
They are twins. They are twin cities.
Yeah. Yeah.
They are literally called Twin Cities. Yes,
Daryl.
Daryl. Yes, Daryl. I will concur with you. Hingham,
Hingham. You hate Hingham?
dude.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt said when he was a president that it was the nicest town in the entire United States of America. Did you know that?
There's part A as to why I don't like it.
Why? Because it's nice?
No, man. Have you ever dealt with a more uppity piece of fucking shit than some fucking hoity-toity asshole from Hingham that thinks he can do whatever he wants because of his money and his stature and his place of living?
I will corroborate your frustration
You know
because
damn
my
well.
mom, Donna, she absolutely hates people from Hingham, and we're from Weymouth. You know what she calls them? Hinghamites. She's like, you got ya.
Yeah.
Get the fucking. I'm like, okay. And they live like 0.7 miles from
Dude.
Hingham.
Dude, I'm serious. You can't find a McDonald's or any fast food joint in Hingham.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Fast food joint, not a coffee house.
I would say that's a fucking thing.
Nope.
At one time they sold pizza, Rob.
That doesn't make it a fast food joint.
Sausage, egg, and cheese. That's fast food. It's fast food.
Listen, you're wrong. I'm talking about McDonald's.
Don't take
Burger
your
King, Taco Bell.
attitude out on me this
Well,
week. So hold on.
Starbucks is fucking sacrilegious. I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah, piss on that. No, I'm trying to think. Hang on. No, you got.
No,
Yeah. No, you got Panera Bread. You got Papa Gino's. You got
uh-oh.
phone call.
I hear a phone.
Nasty shits. Jared Young, huh? Hello, how you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, thank you for calling. Who do we got?
Hey, it's Daryl.
Daryl!
What up?
Nice.
What's going on? No, I had to chime in on this Hingham thing.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with Hingham per se. I mean, I think it's a great town. Don't get me wrong. I mean, every town's got its history. But I used to live in Hull for a good amount of time.
Yep.
And at the time, I used to drive, I mean, it was a Pontiac Grand Prix, but I kept it nice. I always waxed it. It had chrome wheels, and, it was a decent-looking
It
car.
was
I
sharp,
mean, I used to haul
yeah.
my family around in it. So
It wasn't a
it
wasn't a hatchback with wood paneling.
No. But, I mean, I'm just saying, I used to, go back and forth from work, going back to Hull with my ex-wife and my kids used to live there and everything. And every single time, I must have gotten pulled over in Hingham like 5 or 6 times for no reason at all. Like, they would just be like, oh, we thought you had a headlight out or whatever. Like, I was
Your car
always getting
looked
pulled
old.
over.
We
And at
thought
one
it was
point,
going to be broken.
yeah, at one point, I said something to the cop, and he almost took me away because I was just like, you know what? If I didn't have to travel, there's no way to get to Hull
Without
going through Hingham. If I didn't have to go through Hingham, I wouldn't even stop in your town to take a shit. And that cop was pissed.
I'm sure that's what definitely precipitated your fucking potential arrest.
Oh, Daryl, that's beautiful.
I'm sorry, but I was getting tired of it. I must have gotten pulled over in Hingham 5 to 6 times, and it was always just going through Hingham to get home or going through Hingham to go to work. And, man, they pull you over. Unless you're driving a Beamer or a Mercedes, I guess you're not wanted there.
Yep. I told you, man.
Whatever.
Whatever.
What about how's things out in Misery? You fix your you fix your interwebs yet?
Yeah, I got new interwebs.
Oh.
It's decent. It's DSL, but it's not the greatest. But hey, you can at least game online.
What are you doing out there?
So,
How'd you land out there?
my mother lived out here, and I'm taking care of her. She's going through early stage Alzheimer's, and
Sorry to hear that.
so I kind of I got a place next to her because property's cheap out here, and
Right
everybody
on.
on the street
So-
that I live on is related to each other.
That's
so
because when you
I
pull up
rented
to a
out
coffee
property.
house, there's 3 deer sitting in the
I-
fucking stools at the back.
I have this vivid memory of Daryl's mom, and she was so angry with me that day. Do you remember that, Daryl?
Oh, the day you clocked me with the bat?
Yeah.
Why would you do
Yeah,
that?
So
that was
we-
a bad deal.
We were
That
down.
was a bad
What's-
deal. Of course it was.
What was the name of that field? I can't think of it, Daryl.
It was Legion Field.
No, the one up the street from your house.
No, it wasn't Legion Field. I don't know. That was on between
were-
Scully Avenue and.
Yeah. Well, we were.
I don't know if it has a name, but
We had like either softballs or baseballs, but we had a softball bat, but we were using it like a golf club, and just ting.
Is this the beginning of your excuse story about how you hit your friend with a bat?
I swung, I followed through, I swung around, and all of a sudden I hear tink, and Daryl's on the ground, and then he gets up.
I don't know what it is about today.
He's
We're-
got a big fuck. Oh man,
Yeah.
he had the biggest egg on his head, and I had to bring him to his house, and I'm like, I hit him with the bat. That was fucking horrible, Daryl.
it was my fault. I was standing too close to you.
You know what? I
That was
wish
great, though. I vividly remember that because I vividly remember it because all of a sudden I was standing next to you and you swung the bat up and it hit me and I saw blackness. And then next thing I know, I came to and I'm looking up and you were standing over me like, "Are you all right?" And I'm like, "What the hell just happened?"
Oh, good call,
I
Jackie.
was out.
Yeah, no, you were definitely. It was Humphrey Field.
I wish I had someone like him that was
Humphrey.
understanding, because I had a similar Sasha Bates when I was 9-10 years old,
Same thing.
running around the house. So her brother was my brother's age. They were playing. I was Sasha's age, and I was throwing the ball up my backyard, and I was going to take a swing, and she literally was going to step in and was like, can't use the bat. And I did it 2 or 3 times, and like the 4th time, I was like, oh, well, I didn't see her out of my peripheral. Boom. Whack. Eek. Jason comes around the corner. She's screaming. I run inside. My parents have to walk me up to Mr. and Mrs. Bates' house. I'm so sorry for almost killing your daughter
Yeah, see, and that shit.
with a
Don't,
metal baseball bat to the head.
yes, I did power bomb you on your porch, but that's because I love you, Jared.
Jackknife powerbomb?
Jared tells it better. It was funny.
Have him call. Jared, call in. Listen, my favorite move from wrestling is the jackknife
Daryl.
powerbomb. It's so brutal.
Are you gonna be staying out in misery?
No, not for too much longer. I just found out the other day because I've been, get such a big family, you get kind of distant from family, especially with living out here and such. But I do keep tabs on family. And my cousin Frankie, before I moved out here, about a year before I moved out here, he killed himself, and I took that pretty hard. And I just found out the other day from one of my aunts that his mother, my other aunt, she just had a heart attack about a week ago. So that was a pretty
Sorry
rough
to
hit.
hear that, Daryl.
But I just gotta get back up there. I'm not made for out here. It is misery, and I'm a Bostonian at heart. Like, I just would rather be back
I don't know.
northeast.
No.
Watching you shoot those handguns in the fields with the cows, you look pretty at home.
That's just stress relief.
All right, we got a call, bud. I want to reach out to you after. Oh, you dumped it? Bastard. Hey,
We're gonna let you go here, Daryl, so we can get somebody else just tried calling in, but
hey, I wanted to talk to you about Rob and I want to talk to you about some Twitch stuff because I see what you're doing and we want to work on an angle.
Daryl's fucking
yeah, that's why I want
unstoppable.
to talk to him about it.
I've
Yep.
been dying to get this kid on the.
Hey, you want to talk to us this week about some of that stuff?
Yeah, I can do that.
right
cool,
on,
man.
I'll be
right
around.
on.
Absolutely. We're gonna hit you up, all right?
All right, brother.
Okay, guys.
All right, later, bro.
Take it easy.
Yeah,
He's been fucking gaming his brains out.
He's so ever since, even when we were younger, he was good at it. He's one of those kids that will get a game, and it can be a game that you're like, oh, there's too much reading in that,
And he'll dive
or
through it.
He'll fucking platinum it, and platinum means you unlocked every achievement you can in it. You
He's
did
like
you
Mike
found
with
everything.
Zelda.
Dude, he puts Mike to shame
Does he?
with that. Oh God, yeah.
I used to think Stanzel was Zelda. I'm like,
That's why, like,
is
me
there
and-
anything other than video
me and
games?
Preziosi are always trying to, hey, did you fix your internet yet? Oh. Hey, thanks for calling the Hawco and Carnell show.
What up?
Who do we have?
Hello.
Hello,
Who do we have here?
it's Jared.
Jared Young.
What's going on, big bro?
How
What's
did you
happening,
let
brother?
this bastard power bomb you, dude? Fucking Christ almighty.
Oh, beautiful story, man. We always had parties at my house and Rob's family. You know, he's welcome there whenever. And I don't know what exactly. I think I said you won't do it or something. And basically, he just picked me up over his head. Dude, but I mean, there was such instigators there. Like, remember Bosari, Faulkner, all these people, after you did it, they're like, dude, that's messed up. And they didn't know the relationship between
Yeah.
me and Rob's.
They
You know,
didn't
so
understand.
they're like, do something. And Rob looks at me and goes, do something. I gave him a hug, man.
Well, that's because they didn't realize like your in-depth family relationship. You know what I mean?
Oh, man, plus, Rob knows I miss getting beat up. Like, my brother Chris passed, and he was a big kid. He used to throw me around,
man.
man.
I
missed that.
was friends with your brother.
Chris was fucking.
Yeah, I
aces,
played
man.
ball with your brother. Like we were
Oh, yeah,
fucking
I remember
cool.
you, brother. Yeah, man, I remember seeing you running up and down the courts. My father coming in, flipping out on the coach, almost beating him up. Me- that was crazy, man. Hey, I love this show, dude. I watch it whenever I get a chance. But, yo, I'm down on Cape Cod. Listen, man, it's straight up best way to put it. They're all Twinkies down here. Like, what happens if you take a Twinkie, throw it on the ground? Curse splat. You know what I mean? So like, when you guys were talking about Hingham and all that, like, dude, I don't care how nice an area is. It's not necessarily the area. It's the people.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I went to Brockton. I missed it. I missed the realness, the city life, like the solidarity that you'll find, as well as the griminess. It's equal.
Right.
It's balanced out. But I mean,
That's why I was saying, like, I feel at home in some of these places.
No,
where-
I do too.
Yeah,
Right.
man.
That's why, like Jared, I don't know if you listened the other week. Like I told this story the other week about Cumberland Farms and Brockton. I work in Brockton every day. Like, I'm not a fan of Brockton.
Oh, okay.
I grew up in Whitman though too, so like I grew up with like Whitman turning to shit because Brockton was whatever. But I like
Yeah.
I love fucked up situations when everyone else looks at you and goes, "Oh my god, what just happened?" You'll find me going, "This is great."
Yeah,
Everyone's
man.
awkward. I'm in my comfort zone.
That's right, bro. That's how it should be.
You know?
Enjoy the show, you know?
Yeah.
I remember living on Brockton. I threw a bottle from my third-story window and it hit some random prostitute. She turned around and started beating the hell out of like 4 or 5 girls. Like, man. I didn't mean for it to happen. I was a teen. I was dumb, but
You're like, I'll go.
I
I'll go
just-
back inside now.
You doing you doing good down there in the Cape though?
dude, I'm doing HVAC with a metal master, a genius, brother. For real. Like, I'm blessed to have met him, and we're stacking cash. We're creating our own business, dude. Great White Mechanical. So we're doing great, man.
Pay attention, brother. Learn it up, man.
It's nice,
Learn it up.
Nice to be
absorb
doing.
it.
It's nice to be doing your own thing for your own sweat equity, isn't it?
Yeah, man, it's nice to be working for it hard. I mean, I've done it before, but unfortunately, you know, right when I came down here, within 3 weeks, I caught a charge.
We
and
hit
whatever.
bumps, brother. We hit bumps at times, and all we can do is go past them.
Dude, just walk the line for a year, I'm straight, and that's that, bro. But until then, smashing it out, building a company. In about 10 years, we'll sell it, and hey, deuces, I'm making some loot.
I had
Well.
I had this girl in my office today, and we were getting her like assistance with homelessness and housing and rent. And I felt so bad for this girl. 34 years old, got a pacemaker from like all
Wow.
kinds of burn pit registry from Iraq, Kuwait. Yeah, and we're in an office. I
Damn.
put her in touch with the case manager, and long story short is she kind of looked at me like almost embarrassingly. You know what I mean? She was like, "Well, I might have some issues with rent and stuff like that." She's like, "I got to go to court," and I was like, "And?"
Hey,
I know,
I'm gonna
right?
fucking quit a
And,
million
like,
times, dude. I'm still sitting there. Like, you'll be fine. Just tell a
you
good
just
story.
gotta- dude,
Beat the fucking
willpower, my
beat the
friend.
lawyer they give to you that you're not gonna pay, and just fucking have a nice day. Sweet.
Yeah, man, stomp bricks. That's all I say.
That's
Stomping bricks wherever I go. You leave your mark, ripple in the water, whatever you want to call it, man.
Yeah.
Just keep it Keep it real. I miss you guys, man. Bro,
miss you,
I
brother.
big time, bro.
Dude, swing on through one of these days. You want to come to show off some laughs, man? We got nothing but time.
Oh God, we'd have a blast.
That's
dude.
the
I'll be
whole
coming
point.
up-
That's the whole point,
yeah,
brother.
man. Yeah, man. All right, I don't want to hold y'all up too much, man. Keep rocking and rolling.
All right, thank you, little brother.
It's all good.
Yeah,
Love you, man.
yeah. Love you, man.
Let's talk
Stay
to you
up.
soon, man. Let's get you on here soon.
Hell yeah, Semper Fi, brothers. Be good.
Do
There
or
you go.
die.
Kid doesn't forget.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
My boys. Yeah.
Later, Jared.
Take it easy, brother. That's awesome.
Jared's aces,
I
man.
love hitting the Wayback Machine.
It was. Remember, I was asking you a question the other day in the truck about somebody's bennies.
Yeah. I can help him.
No, I know it wasn't him. It was Ma Dukes.
Oh, okay. I can help her.
I know.
We'll chat.
I know.
I'll let you know what I do, how I can assist. That's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Man, that also like, it's like like I hear Chris's name and I'm like, ugh.
Hell yeah, Jared.
You know what I mean? Fucking, you just made
Love
mine,
you,
dude.
brother.
Like you just put a flash of your brother's face.
Oh
right,
yeah.
right in
As
my
soon
memory.
as-
Like
As
it's
soon
just
as his name gets said, I can
your
picture.
brother to me, like he was so just chill. Like him and I were we were good friends. You know what I mean? Like we played sports, we hung out, we partied. It wasn't like we were best friends, but every time we were around each other, I was like, "What's up, dude?" Like he just had a good aura.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I miss that kid.
I can think of a million times I was sitting bored at the Sirignano house and just said, you know what? I'm going to go walk up the hill. See you guys. And I'd go up the Young house and it'd just be fucking game time. It was go time.
Yeah, they live across from where Tommy did, right? Charles Dersh,
No.
right near there. Back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, it was close. I mean, Charles Dersh is across the street, but,
Same road.
well, they lived in the Birches.
Yeah, it wasn't far.
No, it wasn't far from Charles Dersh.
I pretty much almost got arrested every time I was at the Birches.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No.
We talked
I
about
can.
this.
So it's great because I can think of the days of being in the Birches and me and, yeah, Dub, you got some stickers? Dub's got stickers down in Virginia.
Nice. Slap him around.
Oh, he has been. He has been.
We got some stickers. right here,
Oh.
too.
Dennis Peliquin watches the show all the time. Of all the places. Hold on. I'm looking. Ramis. Remuyen. I don't. Good to go? Apparently we have super delay. How much? Do we know how long the delay is?
3 to 5. I think it's 5 seconds, right?
No, it's more like 30 seconds.
It is. It's a bit of a delay, right?
30.
Yeah.
I think it used to be slower. I think. Whatever. Anyways, if you want some stickers,
Raleigh Road.
let us know.
Yeah.
Couple quarters.
Definitely
not a
definitely
big
hit
deal.
us up.
We got some more stuff coming out.
If you
too.
don't, I'm just gonna stick them everywhere. I'm probably gonna get in trouble doing it, but I don't care, because it's the Hawco and Carnell show.
Well, I mean, I think
And this is our first batch of stickers. I'm gonna get bigger ones next time. Sorry, people.
it's all good.
When I even I'm like, yeah, I'm like blah 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 amount for blah 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 2x2. We were all like, yeah. Did the order. I got the bag and I was like, shit. Shit, these things are tiny.
They're not that tiny.
I'm almost 40. I can't read this fucking thing.
It's all right.
But
We also have another design, which is
I
a
know,
design
I do.
we did want to roll out too, where it's faded. Where we're
tell
both
Russ
like,
to zoom in on his own phone.
Oh yeah,
But you can tell him I love him too because he's my brother.
about 20 years. Mm-hmm.
20 seconds, the delay.
20 seconds. Okay. All right. Other than that, I don't think I got any. Nice.
Get him everywhere, brother.
There you go, Dub. Slap them on trays that people are gonna buy. Anything you want to get off your chest this week, my friend?
No. You know what, people?
Nice.
The only thing I want to get off my chest is, and it's something I've said on the show before, own it. own it. If you're wrong, own it. If you're right, own it even fucking harder.
I fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, oh shit. Camilo. Un otra hermano para mí de Colombia.
Nobody knows what the fuck you're saying.
You know what?
Other than Bismarck
They
and
do.
him.
Bismarck don't speak Spanish.
I mean, he probably picked some
Bismarck probably
Another of my Colombian homies.
Bismarck?
Is that what you just said?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
You
I'm
know-
like Bismarck.
you know Biz?
is not, no,
I know a little bit
He
of
was
Spanish.
translating what I said.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm the only guy here that does. I gotta learn fucking Samoan just to fuck with you guys. Something. Do you know what I mean? What was that old
Do we
to
wanna
the
do
get
the
to the guy,
crazy
to the goo?
dance?
What the fuck is
Gibberish.
Pig what was Pig Latin too? Yeah.
Gibberish.
You were about to chime up like you had a phrase ready to go.
Igpe Atenley is a different day.
Is it? I think you might find
Yeah, no, he's got it.
Does he?
Yeah.
All right.
Pig Latin is like easy as hell. Gibberish, I can't do it now. If somebody were talking in it,
What is that? To the get to the guy, to the goo?
yeah, you're on the right track.
Yep.
Um,
How do I remember that shit? I haven't even
my aunt
phrased that in 30 years.
Cindy and Candy and all their friends used to talk in it all the time, so I could do it. I could listen. I can't talk it now, but if there were two people having a conversation right there, I could tell you everything they're saying. But I couldn't. I probably couldn't spit it out right now.
Some of it I think is just made up caca. Anyways, let's wrap it up here soon.
That's fine.
Yeah. I just
Yeah.
wanted to make sure if you had anything pressing, anything going on, anything we want to talk about that we have coming up, people, guests that we have coming up. Deanna's going to come on. Jared, like, if you want to come on. Where's Tregellis?
He's gonna be reaching out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's try to get him on next week.
Let's. I haven't reached out to him. I'm giving him
Give him
his
his
time
time.
and his space.
Yep,
You know.
and that's the smart thing to do anyway.
Um,
I did like it. I saw the video that he showed of the gentleman
of Abuelo.
having coffee. Abuelo,
Yeah,
like
man.
just fucking sitting there laughing.
And I mean, I know, yes, Abuelo just means grandfather in Spanish, but it was his grandfather.
The thing I
man.
liked about I think
Abuelito.
we discussed it on the show is if you have time to spend with an elder and learn something, go do it. Like you could go spend time with your friends and do the same shit all the time, or you could sit there and have toast and coffee with someone that could teach you things.
Auntie, message me real
that
quick
no
with
one else
details
ever
so
could.
I can spit them out.
Oh, good.
No, keep going.
I just finished.
I knew she would hear me. So, thank you.
We should paint it.
I want to braid it.
Paint it.
I want to get it braided or something.
Let's do that.
Somebody know how to braid? I don't know how to braid.
We have
We have viewers?
that know how to braid.
Are there viewers that know how to braid?
Watch your phone go. Bing, bang, bang.
I'm waiting. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. So, J-Dub, I'm thinking about not shaving Hawco's beard. Let's do a poll. J-Dub, you are more than welcome to go to the Hawco and
He's
Carnell
only
show.
doing that just to be a douche to
That's
me
okay.
right now.
No,
I
no,
know.
no, because it's
That's
between
fine.
him and Dub.
That's okay.
And they have already had their own discussions.
But have you ever seen those videos where, like, maybe you won't be looking, I'll just have a razor and be like, oh, cool.
yeah.
Do it now. Oh, I know you'll be throwing a right hook. I'll be blocking it. I'll be coming to the other side with the other fucking part of the buzz.
Yeah, you're expecting the swing. You can't swing back.
I got knees and feet.
I'll do a braid and then cut it. That's not fair, Chrissy. That's not the same.
You should do a braid.
Shave it, you caveman.
Who can design a braid where you put little testicles at the bottom of it?
I just want to braid it or
That's
some,
your fault
some
for sending me
beads or
that Kermit the
something.
Frog meme the other day.
Oh,
Once
how-
you see it, you can't unsee it.
No. I didn't send that to you. I put that motherfucker out there.
Did you see that?
That's what I want, Daryl.
Never in my life have I seen Kermit the Frog with a huge nutsack. And once I saw it, I was like, I can't unsee that. He's right.
So, it's the 20th is Saturday, yeah? I know we won't
Yeah,
be
because
able
I think
to,
Monday's
correct?
the 22nd.
Either way, this weekend, the 3rd annual Ride with Care.
20th to Saturday.
Okay, so registration is at 12. Kickstands up at 1. It's at the Elks Lodge, 401 Main Street in Saugus, Massachusetts. There'll be T-shirts, raffles, live music, barbecue. Riders are $20.
I know
Passengers are $10.
I know some people in Saugus that could help us get in there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, people on the sheriff's department, stuff like that. That's where I took karate.
Right. Well,
Mm-hmm.
if you guys have a bike or, yeah,
I was originally supposed to go to New Jersey.
you want to go on this?
I might, yeah, because
ride?
I can't go to New Jersey anymore because I got my appointment for my...
Oh, what did you get cleared or something? Do you
No,
now have
I have my-
because I already told her we can't do it.
No, I couldn't. I had something going on for the 22nd. I might be able to go up, yeah. The 22nd, I have my TBI, interview.
He's crazy.
No, I'm just fucking mushy in the head. That's why I'm going to get talked to.
It happens. It happens.
I know.
So either way, this
Where?
Saturday, the Elks Lodge in Saugus, Mass.
Auntie Karen going to be there?
That's who
All right.
sent it.
Karen, I'm going to hit you up. I might be able to make that, and I might be
Again?
able to have a couple people in the town of Saugus that also are work in the town,
Right on.
assist and get some people out there.
Excellent. You can contact. Hold on, I gotta zoom in because I'm old and can't read.
My karate instructor is actually a K9.
Roy Fowley or Brady Howard for registration and sponsor forms.
He's a
can be
K9
found on
K9
the
trainer.
Care page. Care
South Coast.
South Coast Facebook event page.
There's an
or
email
you
address.
can email Cricket13. That's CRICKET 13 at Comcast.net. .net, not .com.
I'll be calling a couple people in Saugus that might be able to assist or know who will be attending the event to make a phone call. I can do that.
Good.
Yeah.
Because he's good like that. He's
Yeah.
a good guy like that.
If I know someone, I definitely go, yeah, cool. All right. Last thing I'll leave you with before we get going.
Strike first.
I love
Strike
when,
hard.
I love when people.
Mercy is for the weak, TJ.
Mercy.
Mercy.
I love when people delete you from Facebook.
Who
Right.
deleted you?
That doesn't matter. It's irrelevant.
You brought it up. Now I want to know.
I'll tell you when we get in the truck.
Okay.
Because you know what? If someone's that fucking shallow and petty, their name doesn't need to be thrown out to the masses. I think I've done that twice in my entire
I
life.
just don't.
I'd rather
all of a
keep
sudden
someone
I'll
I don't.
see like a friend. I'm like, wasn't I already friends with you? Well, I guess your loss.
If you have a problem with me and you delete me, I go like this. Ha! Because I would just keep you there and go, what's that phrase? Keep your friends close, your enemies closer.
No,
Have a
that's
nice
why
day.
I will not delete anybody.
I'm not
on my
upset with you.
Facebook.
I don't give a shit. I'll continue to grab information and see what you're doing.
Well, that's my favorite part about the whole social media aspect, especially now, where I'm on the right path now, so like all those people who still have that one mindset of me, I love letting them see like,
Right? Everything's good
yeah,
now.
eat it.
You don't have to be defined by your fucking past. Did you
Yeah.
see what I posted on Facebook? Like you got that bag and it's past and it's this big,
It's your profile picture, buddy.
and the little kid goes, "Aren't you tired of carrying that around?"
Hell yes.
You know what? When those of us have to fix ourselves because other family members, maybe or friends or coworkers, hey, you should do this, and we were so negative and just fought you on it, and then when we finally found it ourselves with the hard work while you weren't there, when you sit there and have an issue with me after the fact, now I'm at the point where have a
Just
nice
couldn't be
day, I'm
bothered
good.
with it. Yeah.
Go hate somebody else.
Have fun casting shade, bitch.
Let's leave with that.
Jackie Cheveroli. I live in New York now and was born and raised in Boston, and I missed the accent. Oh, well, thank you for watching, Jackie. And I know you were born and raised. My question is,
Just let her
did
say
you
it.
lose it? No, because she's living in New York now, and she misses the accent. So I'm wondering if she lost her accent.
You know how that is.
It does.
You're in
like,
an
when you're
environment.
in,
I'm
you
down
adapt.
south. I pick it back
Yeah.
up because I was born down south. I was like, whoa.
You don't, like, if I'm when I was living up north, they would make fun of me up there for talking like I was from Boston, and then when I would come home and visit, they were making fun of me here for pronouncing R's.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not pronouncing R's. But I was.
When you put me around a couple Southerners, I was born down south. I lived down south. It's like it takes like a day, and then it's like you just do it. You know what I mean? I don't know. And they still, like you said, they still say that we have an accent, but you're like, why don't you come up to Boston for a little bit?
She gets horrified daily.
In New York?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet it.
It's a crazy place to live. Last thing, do you remember that gentleman that got killed, Eric Garner? in New York, the black man. He got killed because 5 cops surrounded him when he was trying to just sell cigarettes on the side of the street.
They got choked out, right?
He killed him. They killed him.
The big gentleman,
Mhm.
right? I do remember that.
So they came out. I don't want to say today, but across my feed today, that like for the last 5 years, I'm gonna get the amount wrong, but I think I'm in the right ballpark. It's like 5.9 million they paid out. The family sued. They were like, yeah, like this shouldn't have happened. They were charging that officer that choked him for 5 years, and the Department of Justice in New York, Attorney General's office, I believe, we're going back and forth. They fucking cleared the guy.
They cleared him.
No charges. How do you kill a human when there's 4 other officers with weapons? Listen,
I'd
you
still be
see
in
me,
jail.
I support the blue, but I do not support rogue cops that should be in freaking jail.
He was selling Lucy's.
Cigarettes.
No. I'm not saying no. It was Lucy's. It was bad. No, I'm.
Do you know how many other things those cops,
up, Bessie?
5 cops could have been doing rather than killing a guy selling fucking cigarettes?
See,
No charges. Nothing to see here.
There is nothing that can be said that's gonna make me okay with his actions that day.
No.
Nothing at all. Like,
No.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. You can approach a situation and be kind of scared of what's gonna happen, but you're fucking trained for that.
You should be trained for a high-stress situation, which that's not even a high-stress situation.
That was far from. I seen the video.
The guy said, I'm not doing anything.
I seen that.
Just cigarettes.
I just.
Yeah, that aggravated me. So
All
I'm
right.
going to
Well,
leave you
I
with
can't
that.
read that one out loud, Jackie. Well, I mean, maybe I can, but I'm not gonna.
Anyways, we got to wrap it up.
Make sure you tune in to next. You know who's coming on next? Open season.
Open season in sports.
With this gentleman over here, he's probably getting all prepped.
Yep.
It's
And-
okay.
and
He
I
doesn't have to listen yet.
And I didn't discuss sports.
No,
Let him
good
do
job,
his,
buddy.
Let him do his thing. You know, trying to
Has there,
trying
has
to,
there
trying to work
been
with the
nothing to
team.
talk about?
Fuck no, they suck.
I know.
So I don't even want to talk sports today.
It's
I
okay.
just don't.
It's okay.
You know, I'll let him dive in. I mean, there is a lot of stuff like trade, and I'll let
No,
him.
I don't let you get into it.
Yep. Nope. Let him
All
do
right.
his thing. Follow Open Season.
Follow Open Season. Follow Hawco and Carnell Show. Follow Disrupt Boston. Share us. Get us out there.
Let us be one with you.
Be one with us. And we will be one with you.
That was pretty weak. That was a weak exit.
I wasn't exited
Go
yet.
out and buy a high vis T-shirt like Rob,
Listen,
and then we'll slap a sticker on it,
I just want to
and
say
you'll be good to go.
thank you all for watching. And we will see you next Tuesday.
Peace. Love you.
We love yous.
And we know nothing yet. And Lord, we know nothing. See, everyone wanna be there for you until they're not there for you. Until they approach that line and their mind pollute. Conclusions of grandeur and fear assumes. No wonder we're broken and bruised, feeling consumed. Despair and time is fucked up and used. Lord, will we ever know? Oh no, I think it might be time for you to go away. Oh no, I think it might be time for you to go away. Oh no, I think it might be time for you to go. Was everyone like this? I stand up abroad just to spot this. Did not invite this. No wonder we're broken and bruised, feeling consumed, despair, tarnished, fucked up and used. Lord, will we ever know? We know nothing yet. And Lord, we know, oh no, I think